How's it going, everybody? Chris Cart's back through the mail Monday. 6 returns for you today. Our very first coming to us from Santa Clarita, California. And we have Rance. We've got Rance Mullinix here on an 88 Donruss. 87 tops, another 88 Donruss. Throwing some score and some upper deck in for good measure. And Rance was a 16-year Major League Baseball player. 11 of those years with the Blue Jays being a utility fielder extraordinaire. In fact, in 1984, Sports Illustrated listed him as a utility player on their dream team. I mean, he had a really good fielding percentage. He actually leads a couple of season records for the Blue Jays. Most pinch hits at 59 and highest fielding percentage at 975. That's not too bad for Rance Mullinix, who had a pretty decent career. Went on to have a nice real estate career after baseball was over with. Rance Mullinix, our very first return. Let's move on to return number 2. Oakland, California, our next return here. Let's see. Oakland, California, home of Too Short and MC Hammer and Luke Skywalker. And we have some vintage here. We got Ed Brousseau. Eddie Brousseau signed here very nicely on his 58 tops rookie card. 63 tops and 65 tops. He played 12 years in the big league, 6 with the San Francisco Giants, 4 with the Red Sox. Even had a year with the Mets, my beloved Mets. In fact, he's got a couple of New York Met cards out there. And I think I should get them signed. I think I maybe already got them signed. I'm not quite sure. This is the second time I got Eddie. Had a couple of these cards laying around. I thought, let's just go ahead and finish them all off. They look great. Some vintage back. Ed Brousseau, an all-star in 1964. He was another utility guy. Played all the infield positions and played them very well. 20 years, faculty member and coach at De Anza College. After his baseball career was over, he did some scouting and some coaching as well, but he had the bulk of his post-playing career was at De Anza College there in Cupertino, California, I do believe. And there you guys have it, Mr. Ed Brousseau. Let's move on now to our next return. Moving right along, my friends, we've got our next return from Springfield, Missouri. Springfield, Missouri. See who we have in our third envelope of the day. Make sure I'm not ripping anything important. Nope. Once again, I missed the index card. And we've got 65 tops card of Don Buschhorn. Don Buschhorn. Daryl Knowles already signed this card, the 65 tops rookie stars card. Richie Scheinblum, unfortunately, cannot finish this off, which is a bummer because I had this card when he was alive. And that's just one of those deals where you just got to send the card off when you see it because you just never know when you're going to miss out on getting these guys signed. So I got 2 out of 3. Not bad. Bums me out. I could have 3 out of 3, but that is what it is. Don Buschhorn played just one season with the 1965 Kansas City Athletics. Got into 12 games, 31 innings pitched, 4.35 ERA, 9 Ks. 0-1 was his record. Don Buschhorn, nice to get the this card finished off as best as I can. Very nice return from Don. Tampa, St. Pete for our very next return here on Through the Mail Monday. Thanks, guys, for watching as always. I appreciate it. Let's find out who is our next return. We've got a couple of index cards here. We've got the letter of request along with the protective index card that is unsigned by a guy named Mike who wrote me a note. Chris, this is not the error card. That's Gary on both sides. There's me sliding into third. This is Mike Bilecki here. Former first-round draft pick of the Pirates back in 1979. 8th overall, signed here nicely on a 91 upper deck. 91 tops, 93 tops, and a 90 upper deck card. Very nice signature by Mike Bilecki. Spent 5 years with the Braves, 4 years with the Pirates, and 4 years with the Cubs. This is an 89 upper deck card. I tried to get the error card signed, but apparently I was under the impression that this was an uncorrected error card, that Mike's picture was on the back and Gary was on the front. I was going to have Gary sign the front and Mike signed the back, but apparently that is Gary on both sides, so there is a corrected version out there I need to track down, so I am unaware of that. But apparently Mike is sliding into third base, which is a weird photo for a pitcher. But I'll take his word for it. He probably knows better than I do. I didn't even know that wasn't him on the back. So there are 2 versions of that 89 Upper Deck card I'd love to get signed for my set. And there you guys have it. There's information. Great signer. There's my index or my little sticky note on that 89 Upper Deck card asking him to sign the back. Our next return is mystery. Is a complete mystery because there are no markings on here from the post office. Not even a canceled stamp. How does that happen? I just do not know. But we'll just figure this out by opening up who it is, finding a blank index card, and finding Donnie Elliott looking back at us. Played for the Padres in 94 and 95. Got in 30 games in 94 and just one game in 1995. Originally drafted by the Phillies. He was then traded to the Braves, and the Braves traded him to the Padres. He made his Major League debut, starting his only Major League start for the Padres against the team that drafted him, the Phillies, and the opposing pitcher that day was the player that they traded for him, Ben Rivera. Neither one lasted very long in that game. Rivera lasted 4 innings. Donnie lasted 2 innings plus, and his numbers weren't terrible, but apparently he had a little bit of control problems. His walks were a little high, and he only played those 2 seasons in the bigs. He did teach Trevor Hoffman how to grip a changeup. He had a unique way of holding it. Trevor asked him how he did it. Donnie showed him, and Trevor Hoffman went on to be pretty dominant. Donnie actually is coach at a high school right now, I think, and he teaches that changeup. So apparently he's a better teacher than he is a thrower of it, because he did not have much success with a changeup or any of his other pitches. But there you guys go. Donnie Elliott, nice return from him. Let's move on. And our final return of the day is from Memphis, Tennessee. We've got an index card. We got a signed index card finally. It's Ralph Galliano. Ralph Galliano, who got into 1 game in his big league career for the 1965 Cleveland Guardians. Just kidding, Cleveland Indians. And we've got him on a 1965 Rookie Stars card. We got him to sign a signature card and fill out the back with the date he signed this, 1/14/2023, Cleveland Indians on the back. And he did not sign his signature on the front, but he did include the inscription Major League debut of September 1965. He was entered into the game in the 9th inning as a pinch runner. The batter behind him, Richie Scheinblum, grounded into a force out. Ralph was forced out at second base. And that was it. That was his only appearance in the big leagues. He doesn't have an average, doesn't plate appearance, doesn't even have any fielding percentage. So isn't that crazy? Jim Ritwich was a pretty good signer, and he hasn't signed in about a year and a half, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'm going to hang on to this card. Hopefully he'll resurface one day with a good address. It was adorable because he even put the quotes in there, but he did not sign his name. So, well, he filled out the back and got his debut on the front, so that's still pretty sweet souvenir from Ralph Galliano. Nice return from him. Ralph Galliano, brother to Phil Galliano, who played for the Cardinals for a while, including the World Series team of 1967. His brother Phil had a much better career. And there you guys have it. Through the Mail Monday, put in the books. Check out the haul from this week. Very nice returns, and very happy to get this video done. I have not been feeling well since returning from Las Vegas, of course. Every time I travel, I get sick, and I am going to Vegas again on Saturday for almost a week. So going back and hopefully gonna feel better by then. I've been resting and doing not much these last couple days because it's my wife's birthday week and I really want to have a good time with her. I got show tickets. I got all sorts of stuff to do. So why Vegas, you ask? Well, it's about an hour and 45-minute flight there and back. It's a quick flight. It's an easy trip, and it's pretty inexpensive if you plan it out right. So keeps us close to home, and it doesn't... we don't ruin a day in travel just by being dead tired and, traveling on a plane all day. So very convenient trip for us. Looking forward to it. I'm going to go see Maroon 5 on Saturday. So it's kind of, my wife wanted to go see Maroon 5. And when she says she wants to see her Maroon 5 for her birthday, you get Maroon 5 tickets and you shut up about it. So looking forward to that. And what else going on? That's it, guys. I did not put up another update video. I said last week I'd have plenty of time to do it, and I've been super sick. We flew out on Monday night, and I sat in the airport, and our plane was supposed to take off at like 10, and it was delayed till like 2 a.m., so it sucked, and this girl sat next to me, and she was sniveling and sniffing and coughing and sneezing, and I'm saying to myself, man, this girl's going to get me sick. And I don't know if she got me sick or not, but I'm going to blame her. So go figure. Whatever. What else new? Anyway, Mets opening day. Mets win again. Very happy. Hope everyone else out there is enjoying the baseball season now starting. The Mets, the best day of the year for me, the most fun, most excited I look forward to is opening day. The worst day of the year is the day after opening day because it's the off day. It's like the ultimate tease in the world. So I think I said this before, but I'll say it again. The worst day of the year is the day after opening day when it's an off day. The obligatory off day after opening day. So Mets started off in Florida this year, and they did not have any off day. In fact, they're playing 8 straight games to start the season. I am in my glory because I'm sure they'll make me miserable enough in these next 8 games where I'll be looking forward to an off day and let them get some rest and this, that, and the other. So right now they just took 3 of 4 from Florida, so I'm happy about that. They're traveling to Milwaukee and playing the Brewers tomorrow. So I'm in my glory with all this baseball. I had WrestleMania this week. I've been watching that. That's been interesting. In fact, I just got done watching Night 2. I thought Cody was going to win it, but I don't know why he didn't. The whole story was building up to Cody finishing his story, and Cody lost to Roman Reigns, so whatever. I'll let you guys go on that note. Very excited, I'm sure all of you, to hear my takes on that. And that is it, my friends. Awesome returns this week. Got some vintage, got some new guys in here. I got a nice little project, nice little Mike Bielecki project to track down. Got to find an 89 Upper Deck card where he was in the back. In fact, I looked that up and I found the card, and he is not sliding into third base. He's batting. So I'm not sure why he missed on that one. He's actually he's at bat. So I got to find the 89 Upper Deck card of Gary Varsho that has Mike Bielecki on the back, and if anyone out there can help me out, let me know. I'll check eBay too, but I haven't looked too hard yet. I don't know how common it is, but I'll give that a look see so I could put that on my 89 Upper Deck card set. I've been doing a lot of TTMs these last few days. I've been going through my 74. I told you last week or 2 weeks ago, I've been complaining every week about stuff, and I'm sure most of you guys don't listen to it because why would you? But I've been going through a lot of my TTM fuel, my TTM material, and I organize it all by name, all by alphabetize the whole thing, so it's all in alphabetical order. And I separated all the team cards, manager card, dual kind, like 74 Topps World Series cards. All those cards with dual signatures I set aside. So now I got a whole box full of cards I can go through alphabetically and find certain players. So I can find, Bert Campaneris on a 73 World Series card or a 74 World Series card, I guess, and then go find his base card and get them signed. And they're not all in different places. It's been a real pain. So really went on eBay and hit up a few more of the 74 manager cards to get them signed. So a lot of these guys I can't get signed, but they did sign back when they were alive. So they are readily available on eBay, which is nice, and they're not too expensive. So, and I'm hoping they're not like forged. That seems ridiculous to me, but you never know. People are dirtbags, so can never be too sure about anything you buy off eBay, I guess. But you can't just live in fear either. You gotta trust some people. So happy I'm getting those cards organized, setting a few out, and like I said, I had a few cards I opened up this week that I should have had completed that I didn't because the players aren't around anymore. So it's a bummer. I got 2 Mickey Lolich cards I signed up today. He's got tons of cards where he's on it with like 2 or 3 other players, and they're all alive. And like Wilbur Wood, Vita Blue, all those guys are on cards with like Mickey Lolich. So I've got a couple completed, and I ran across while I was sorting 2 more cards I needed to get completed. I think I pretty much I needed him. So he's $20 a signature. Kind of bit the bullet and sent him $40 and 2 cards. I hate paying that much for a signature of something that's not really directly related to my collection, but I do love trying to finish off those dual or tri-signed cards or quad signed cards in some cases, so I can get completed. So trying to get a few of those completed, but while I still can. So Keith Hernandez, Nolan Ryan, I'm digging up a few more cards for my sets that I need to get completed too, and biting the bullet and just going to pay to get those done and finished off while I still can, of course. So there you guys go. Anyone that's wondering, I am chasing 74 Topps, 84 Topps, 87 Topps, and 89 Upper Deck. I am trying to get every single one of those cards signed in those sets. So if you see my Through the Mail Monday videos and wonder why I get a lot of these cards signed back, that's what I'm shooting for. So, and of course, in most cases, I'm sending these players, multiple cards of various years as well. So whatever I got laying around, I try to get completed. So that's it, my friends. Those videos I come out once a week. I've had 2 weeks off now because of travel and just being sick. So I'll have one done this week for sure. I just got to edit it. I just got to put graphics and stuff on it, basically. I just got to do post-production on it, which doesn't take that long at all, but just when you're sick and you don't feel like doing anything and you're tired all day, it just doesn't get done. So sorry about that, my friends. I'll let you guys go. Thanks for watching. See ya.